Hey guys, it's bro WACK, and right now let's talk about the PS4 because Sony just had their conference at E3 and they revealed their PlayStation 4 and revealed a whole bunch of games for it and just released a whole bunch of stuff. And today we're going to be talking about the PS4 and just specifically what happened at the conference, and that's just what I want to talk about today is the important facts about the PS4, like what I found really important, and just the stuff that was talked about at the conference. So if you don't hear me talk about it, it probably wasn't said about or talked about at the conference, or I just, really didn't find it really that important. So let's start off at the beginning of the conference. And the first things that Sony said was, and I quote, and I don't know if this is the exact quote, but, and I quote, "This is a gaming console, not an entertainment system." And you know how Xbox is trying to be an entertainment system to play all sorts of movies and TVs? So Sony shot a little bit of fires towards Microsoft, but that was the first thing at their conference. But I'm pretty sure that wasn't exactly what they said, but I think that's close to what they said. But let's move on. So Sony, they're trying to keep the PlayStation alive. They're not just trying to throw away the PlayStation 3 and just trying to throw away all this sorts of stuff. And one thing that they revealed, and I thought was pretty amazing, was that the PlayStation 3 is now getting bundled up with GTA 5 when GTA 5 is released. And I thought that was pretty cool. GTA 5, it's going to be on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. We don't know if it's going to be on the next generation of consoles, but we can guarantee that it's going to be on those generation of consoles. And the fact that it's getting bundled with the PlayStation 3 is pretty cool. But let's move on to some more stuff. Just trying to remind you guys that, they're trying to keep the PlayStation alive, not trying to get rid of its design and stuff. Sony also had some talk about the Vita. They talked about the Vita and what it can do. So again, they're trying to keep the Vita alive and just trying to add more and more stuff to the Vita. Me personally, I don't have a Vita. I don't really care for it, but I know some people do have a PlayStation Vita, so they talked about new specs and new features that the Vita can do with TV and stuff. So if you have a PlayStation Vita, they're still keeping that alive for you guys, but they just kept talking about some of the more unuseless stuff, the stuff that really doesn't matter. We want to hear stuff about the PS4, and they didn't really start talking about it till like half an hour into the conference. They just wanted to let us know, like, hey, we still got the PlayStation 3, we still got that stuff, we still care about it, but now let's actually begin with the PlayStation 4. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the PlayStation 4. So with everyone on PlayStation Plus, with playing online, your PlayStation Plus will transfer over onto the PlayStation 3. So say your PlayStation name is like, I don't know, Sniper 11 Elite or something weird like that. That account can transfer over to the PlayStation 4. I don't know if you can still change your name and stuff like that. I don't have a PlayStation 3 account, but your account can transfer over to the PlayStation 4. So if you're worried about that, losing about your PlayStation name or gamer tag or whatever its name is, you don't have to worry about it. You can still transfer over to the PlayStation 3. But there's also one catch with the PlayStation Plus now. Now that you have to play online for PlayStation 4, you don't have to always be online. But one thing you have to do now is you have to pay to play online, which is kind of a good thing and bad thing. I'll talk more about it, but now you have to pay online, which is about $5 a month, and I think it'll be $50 a year, so you will technically be saving money. But now PlayStation Plus members will be paying to play online, which is sort of a good thing and bad thing, but I'll talk more about that later. Now let's actually talk about the games, because they revealed so many games, countless games, amazing games, so many games for the PlayStation 4. They revealed like Battlefield gameplay and stuff like that, but I want to talk about the exclusives for the PlayStation 4. And one of the first games that they revealed for the PlayStation 4 was Kingdom Hearts 3. And some of you may think that's a really stupid game, but me personally, the Kingdom Hearts series is a really cool series. Me personally, I don't play it. I like to watch it and like to watch people play it, but I want to get into the Kingdom Hearts series, so this is going to be a good way for me to get in it. You still have to play 1 and 2, I heard, to play 3, so if you're thinking about playing Kingdom Hearts 3, you have to play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Another good game that I heard was going to be an exclusive for the PlayStation 4 was Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is really hyped up for the PlayStation 4, and it's going to be really hyped up as an exclusive for the PlayStation 4. Another game is Infamous Second Son, and I heard that game, again, was going to be an exclusive and just going to be a phenomenal game for for the PlayStation 4. And the last game that kind of caught my eye, which I don't know is going to be on the PlayStation 4, but I know it's on the PlayStation 3 right now, is The Last of Us. I've only heard rumors that it's going to be on the PlayStation 4, but right now it is on the PlayStation 3, and it's an exclusive. You can only get it on the PlayStation 3, but I don't know if it's going to be on the PlayStation 4 in disc form. It could be you could download it on the PlayStation Arcade. I don't know what it's called, but maybe you will be able to download it in the future. I just don't know if it will be on a disc form for the PlayStation 4, but you can go and play it for the PlayStation 3 right at this moment. And one of the last things that I want to mention to you guys, which is a real make it or break it for the PlayStation 4, and I think you all know what's coming up. PlayStation 4 supports used games. You can now buy used games for the PlayStation 4, but there could be a catch to it. But PlayStation 4 does support used games. If you want to borrow a single player game, say like you want to borrow Kingdom Hearts 3 from your friend, you can now play the single player Kingdom Hearts game on your PlayStation 4. You won't have to pay an online fee. You won't have to do any of that. You can go to your friend's house, steal it, borrow it, whatever you wanted to do with that Kingdom Hearts 3 game, you can now play on your profile, which is amazing. Now, the price, this is one of the last things I wanted to talk about. The price, which also is a make it or break it for a lot of things, it will be $399 in America, 399 euros, and be 349 pounds for all you UK guys over there. So $100 less than the Xbox. That's an awesome thing. Let's quickly talk about paying online, because I know I said I would talk about that later. Now, it's a good thing and bad thing that PlayStation Plus members will have to pay to play online. That means paying $5 a month or $50 a year. Now they can add all sorts of cool features to it. Maybe they'll even add a party chat feature. Maybe not. We'll just have to see. But now people will be paying for online multiplayer, which Sony was kind of losing a lot of money on that anyways, but now you will have to pay for it. But it does support used games. PlayStation 4 does support used games. And yeah, there's a lot of amazing things for the PlayStation 4. Let me know if you're excited for the PlayStation 4. Just to sum it up, PlayStation 4 supports used games. It will be $399 in America, $399 in euros, $349 in pounds. You will have to pay online, but about $5 a month to about $50 a year. That's the PlayStation 4. That about summarizes all the important stuff about it. Let me know what you think about the PlayStation 4. My name is Bro WACK, and I'm signing out for tonight.